As the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Many items considered by households as garbage are actually raw material. The idea to recycle caught on to one Barbadian, Paul Bynoe.
It would be so much easier if people recognize the value of recycling. I sit here to tell you that 95% of what people want to call garbage can be recycled, and it should be recycled. It is, in my view, the way forward, not only for Barbados, but a lot of small islands similar to Barbados. Because we are small, we don't have the land space. And if we can recycle 95% of what people want to call garbage, boy, would this place be clean.
Paul Bynoe has transformed this idea into 12 acres of land with over 100 employees. Where does a company with such capacity begin? Perhaps in your very neighborhood.
After working in the bottle room at A1 Supermarket, which was in Wildy, moving on to Carlton Supermarket at Black Rock, and also managing their bottle room. Seeing the need for the bottles being, or the volume of bottles that was coming at the time, we went into Eagle Hall and started our own company, calling it Eagle Hall Bottle Depot at the time.
The long-lasting relationship with businesses dating back to the Eagle Hall location continues.
Hi, my name is Kennedy Leacock. I'm the owner of Ironmap Bar and Roastery as well. And we're known for best chicken on the island, actually. I've been doing business with Bees Bottling for about 18 years. I remember where they started out on the other side of the streets here from me. And now they have grown into this big establishment, which is, I'm very proud of them for that.
The two staff members at the time then would be there buying and helping and putting in the correct cases and so on. From there then we get another staff member. Before long we had about 6 or 7 staff members operating just there in Eagle Hall.
A new chapter of opportunities for entrepreneurs opened up with Barbados' move to be environmentally conscious. The passage of the Container Returnable Act meant that manufacturers must purchase the bottles of their products in order to avoid harming the environment.
I would borrow my brother's van to take back the bottles to the respective companies because we didn't even have a van. And then we purchased a truck. We started to gather the rum bottles because we didn't have the area there to wash rum bottles. So we recognized that we wanted to wash these rum bottles. And there was a guy that would come and wash these bottles and take them back down to the respective companies, such as Steel and Mungie and so on. And from there, the volume of rum bottles was more than he could handle. Obviously, we were looking down for some place to move to.
The small operation was not sufficient to keep up with the growing number of Barbadians and companies excited about recycling.
But when we went into Cane Garden, business started to wake up from then. The various soft drink companies asked me to receive their PET bottles for them. And the drink companies would take these bottles back and cut them to take them out of circulation at that time. We then acquired a shredder and we started to shred these PET bottles. Before long we had all the soft drink companies, we were shredding their PET bottles for them.
Hi, I'm Trisha Bartlett, the Integrated Management Systems Coordinator here at the Barbados Bottling Company Limited. Our relationship with Bees has evolved over the years as our plant has grown and our waste management needs have expanded. Over time, we have included cardboard and plastics. And again, Bees Recycling has been able to fulfill our demand for responsible waste practices.
After receiving all these bottles and having the shredder to shred these bottles, we now got shredded material with no buyer. So we started to look for a buyer. And we came in contact with a buyer out of Canada who then would take all of our PET flake. And they asked us then about other materials and identify to us about the various different types of plastic because we was already into plastic and we already had shredders. And then from there, they asked us about the cardboard boxes and the various types of metal and also the vehicle batteries and the inner tubes from tires, and we got into all those other things, and also the glass. Any glass that did not go back to the various local companies here to be used, we would export that glass as a raw material to be used over again. And from there, we were just growing and into all these other things that we are currently now doing.
The business community is ecstatic that Bees Recycling helps them manage their operations.
My name is Roger Smith. I'm the Managing Director of Paints Plus. We've been recycling with Bees Recycling for the last 6 years. Prior to that, we were moving all of our waste material off-site and paying to move it off-site, and it was going essentially to the garbage dump. Now we are recycling 90% of our product through Bees. We recycle all of our cardboard material, all of our empty paint cans, all of our old used batteries, and it's a win-win situation for us because in the past we were spending money to move our garbage to the garbage dump. Now Bees come, they collect it from us, they take it away and they recycle it. So we're saving the environment and we are also saving money.
At these companies, a culture has developed where employees have begun recycling on their own. For example, the Barbados Bottling Company has facilitated this interest by establishing a collection point for their employees.
Hi, I'm Gracelyn Barker, the Human Resources Officer for the Barbados Bottling Company Limited. Our partnership with Bees Recycle has given rise to a corporate culture here at the BBC and by extension through the BHL Group, which has increased the environmental awareness of our employees. We have on plan an active staff program that allows our staff to participate in and play a key role in shaping their own environmental best practices. We encourage corporate Barbados and NGOs to foster such partnerships to reduce the burden on the island's waste disposal system. After all, it is our responsibility to preserve our island for future generations.
By now, you're probably looking around your home or office to turn some treasures into reusable products.
They have so many other small business people that spring up along the way and either driving around and taking bottles, buying them out there, going home, doing the necessary with them, and bringing them in.
Families saw this as an avenue for income and as their personal way of saying we care about our environment. In fact, hundreds depend on this sector as their main source of income.
My name is Veronica Coons and I live in Brownscott, Jackson, St. Michael. I have been recycling with Bees for the last 7 years. When I'm sorting bottles, my goddaughter also helped me with the bottles. We get up early in the morning around 6 and we go outside in the yard and we clean them, we wash them, we bag them and we sort them out for the truck. It makes good sense not to throw the bottles in the garbage, but so you can keep them, recycle them, you can put the cans, you can wash the cans out, you can put them down one side, you can put the bottles also one side and then you can sort them. I do it to earn the extra money because my daughter also works there, so she tell me if I want to throw them in the garbage, she also said, no, Mom, rinse them out and bag them one side for the truck. And my service with the Bees Recycling is very good. They are punctual. When they call and they say they're coming at 8 they are here. And then I can receive my money and go to buy anything I want. Call Bees Recycling and they will come and collect the bottles for you.
The recycling bug that Bees Recycling created has caught on in community groups. Members of the community believe strongly in playing their part.
There were times that we would see what people would call the average man on the street. But the average man, in my opinion, the average man on the street right now don't get the bulk of the bottles. The bulk of the bottles is coming from the householder. The people that are exercising on mornings and walking and picking up those bottles as they see them along the street. They're playing their part in helping the environment and keep the environment clean and tidy.
Each week, Bees Recycling collects items from the Graham Hall Community Group.
Hi, my name is Andrea McKenzie. I live in Graham Hall Terrace in Christchurch. I'm going to talk to you about the Graham Hall Terrace Neighborhood Watch Program, which in 2008 investigated recycling and went to visit a Mr. Paul Bynoe. The collection is done once a week, and it is done on an individual basis where the truck arrives in the morning and goes to each home that has left out some recycling. They then go through what we have recycled, sort it out, get it on the truck, and away they go. They collect glass, bottles, cardboard, batteries, just about anything, including IT equipment, which has been really handy for a lot of people. Don't know what to do with that printer after it doesn't work anymore. And it's worked out well. I think the neighborhood is very happy about it. They realized that they are not only doing something good for the community, for the country, but also because you're putting out less refuse all the time, like true garbage in a sense. So we feel very good about it. We're very positive about it. We're very pleased with how things are going in these past 6 years.
Bees Recycling has been with the community from the beginning and continues to bring neighbors closer.
Yeah, we do it in Sandy Lane, we do it in Ruby Park, we do it in Gaw Hill, we do it in Baxter's Road, we do it in Christchurch, we do it in St. John, we do it in all 11 parts of Barbados. We are known for what we do.
The over 100 employees are proud to play a role in protecting the environment. Take, for example, Raquel Welch, who started washing bottles to sorting bottles.
Hi, my name is Raquel Welch. I work for Bees Recycling for over 9 years. First, I started washing bottles. Didn't like it, so the boss put me in a different department, doing sorting the bottles and grinding them. Then I told him I wanted to drive. He told me pick up a truck and learn to drive and then go to driving school. Then as soon as I got my license, the next day I was on the road. I've been driving now for over 5 years. All the customers I go to love me. They're calling, they request me. I bring in the most bottles. I'm the star at Bees right now.
Being part of the company has helped many transform their lives and progress further. Some have gained new skills across the company's chain of operations. Bees Recycling is proud to invest in the growth of their staff.
When people come for interview and so on, obviously some of them really got a lot to offer and only need the opportunity. And there are some that start with nothing. When I say with nothing, meaning that they come in just looking for a job. And today they're driving truck, they're using the PC equipment, or they're probably working in the office. We got people that are shredding, dealing with equipment. We got people that are fellas that just cutting metal up by torch or by putting it into the machine to be baled. We also have excavator drivers, we got bobcat drivers, we got forklift drivers. We got a whole set of people from various different backgrounds that, come and fill in and get the job done. Some of them only need the opportunity to lift themselves up and acquire loans to buy vehicles, acquire loans to buy a piece of land. They are recognized in Barbados today.
Bees Recycling adds value to the Barbados economy with its trade. Every week, over 30 containers of recyclable ready materials are transported to Bridgetown's port and shipped internationally, which generates foreign income. Having this foreign revenue helps Bees Recycling to sustain and create more jobs.
We receive thousands of bottles every day, whether it's glass, plastic, or cans. And when I say cans, I mean any can, whether it's a mackerel, tuna, or sardine can. We receive these items, we pay for these items, we separate these items, we either shred them or bale them, containerize them, and ship them off the island for further recycling. And I really wanted the government to recognize we bring some valuable foreign exchange.
The operation, which now rests on 12 acres of land, has already outgrown its size and is seeking to expand into the Vaucluse area. Bees Recycling is now ready to further spread its wings.
There are things that we would like to do here at Cane Garden, but because we have new plans to go to Vaucluse, where we can now introduce not only some of the equipment that we bought and have sitting down for the last 2 years, but equipment that we have our eyes on to process this material in such a way that they will value a little more. And anytime we benefit, hopefully to pass it on to you, the customer.
Income from recycling and the driving passion for protecting the environment are the key reasons why Barbadians continue to do business with Bees Recycling.
I would strongly encourage all citizens of Barbados to recycle their garbage, recycle their material, because it's saving our environment. And bees are such a reliable company that I think that if you use them, you'll be very happy with their service, and you'll see that it pays to recycle.
If you have, any bottles and stuff like that, with the recycling stuff to be done, you could always get in contact with Bees Bottling. I mean, you will never be disappointed.
As a corporate entity, it is also heartening to know that with the assistance of Bees Recycling, we are not placing undue strain on our landfill and, by extension, Barbados' already fragile ecosystem.
The recyclable industry is huge business. Turning this garbage into treasure is the only way forward for this island. Barbados is well positioned to gain from the growth of the industry and is already doing so.
Product packaging represents about 65% of household trash that can be recycled. Recycling creates jobs and brings in foreign exchange for your country.
The energy saved from recycling one glass bottle can run a 100-watt light bulb for 4 hours. It causes 20% less air pollution and 50% less water pollution than when a new bottle is made from raw materials.
Make it a better place.